All right, man. Welcome back. First of all, this is Insanity Check. I'm Skillesaurus. That's Ken. We've been having a really heated debate about this pole dancing thing like that. And I actually think this is actually good for the show because we agree way too much on this show, which is kind of weird. But I completely differ from how you see. I mean, I think this is a seedy thing worldwide. I understand what you like. Certain people, certain other countries are more sexually free, much sexually liberated. The way they view sexuality is much more advanced than we do in our, pseudo puritanistic society that we have over here. But it is what it is, and I think pole dancing is always going to be pole dancing, no matter if it's sponsored by Gatorade, sponsored by coconut water, sponsored by Reebok. It's still pole dancing.
Yeah, I don't understand. There's too many things that's changed and is not the way we've seen them before.
Shit.
Maybe it won't happen in 2026. 2016. Maybe it'll be 2026.
Well, nobody want to see no little short, bug-eyed aliens pole dancing.
Again, you were presuming a whole bunch of shit, man.
Listen, no, I think you just don't understand the nature of dirty-ass men. Because
but I'm trying to tell you during the break. My whole point is that I was at lunch again with these guys who were watching the volleyball chicks, the water polo chicks, and he was telling me he saw some shit where they were showing the views from the guys underwater, and he was like, he said, he'd whack off to that. Because I'm saying, if anything with women, why do you think they show these women the volleyballs on the sand?
No, I know that, and because there was a thing about that, but they were saying because I forgot what country they was going to allow that country to, because basically uniform is a bikini, right? Yeah. But some of those other countries, women cannot be uncovered like that, so they were going to actually let them play with their stuff on covering their face and stuff, and also with the soccer. and the soccer as well, because there was a couple of organizations that the women have to have their faces covered. They cannot be out there running around. So they made it. But look, a dude is going to beat up for anything. I mean,
exactly.
So I understand that's what I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying. So now I'm just thinking of, you got some little girls aspiring to be champion pole dancers, and with that, I guess now there'll be some good things with pole dancing, but there's still that other element, and it's still pole dancing.
Yeah, at this point, sure. You don't know what the future has, man.
Well, like I said, I say no to that shit, and that's that. So what we're going to talk about?
This is for a guy who wants the chicks in here to pull their fucking tits out, but you don't want to. Okay.
Chicks all should pull their titties out for Drake. That's it. Skillets like Tillies. Pull them out. That's all. Everybody that's known me since I was a kid. I used to watch Wonder Woman. I was talking about that today. I used to watch Wonder Woman because I was too young to realize that when she was flying upside down in a plane, that they just turned the camera upside down. So I was expecting to see Linda Carter's titties pop out and start bobbling up against her chin when I was a little kid. So titties pulled out. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm one of these dudes. That's what I'm saying. If the world was like me, you can't have pole dancing.
Yeah, the world is like you.
That's what I'm saying. I represent a lot of dudes out there. I want to see titties shaking upside down.
But the titties won't be coming out. Idiots. Just like the titties don't pop out for the volleyball chicks, and they don't pop out for the archery chicks and all the rest of that shit. Men sit there waiting for the shit.
They won't pop out at the Olympics, but listen, after the Olympics, if I'm doed, I'm like, I want you to be the pole dancer at my clubs, and I do want your titties to pop out occasionally.
Okay, right, and a chick can say yay or nay. Just like the websites with the fucking strong bitches and shit who are fucking, they're doing porno. And they're fucking specifically because they are fucking muscle bitches. Listen. Now, again, you can take anything that has a fucking pussy and tits and pervert it and do whatever the fuck you want with it.
This is already perverted. This is what I'm saying. They're trying to clean it up. It's already perverted.
So then it'll be on playing with everything else in this fucking world.
No. To pole dancing at the Olympics, no. Whatever. Period. That's it. No. All right, what are we going to talk about now, motherfucker?
Your favorite subject, Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Oh.
Yeah. I've known this. At least I felt this for a while. It didn't last very long with me. The glee and the joy, the perk of my nipples when I logged on to Facebook, it just went away quite a long time ago. But apparently, several people are catching up. Apparently, Facebook is doing a quiet nosedive. Well, maybe nosedive is a bit too strong, but we all heard about the.
No, they're going to do a big nosedive because they said. Prior to this, I was reading something else that said once these people basically cash out, the stocks are already plummeting. People bought that bullshit hook, line, and sinker, and then already started losing money within the first week. They started losing money. They said that stock is going to plummet even more. But just get to these fucking points, because
Well, speaking of the stock, the IPO was priced at $38. That's what it opened up with, and it's already down to $20.
God
Okay, that's almost a 50% drop.
That's good.
They said they've lost about $43 billion already in the market cap, which is incredible. I think they said, what's the bug-eyed motherfucker again?
What bug-eyed motherfucker?
The dude who owns the shit. Zuckerberg? No.
Zuckerberg.
Thank you. They said he already, on paper anyway, he's already lost, I think, $1.14 billion.
Yeah, he's lost some dough.
Yeah. But, yeah, basically, executives are pulling out. They're quitting. I think 3 top executives have left Facebook already. Their reputation is this is the really interesting one that they have here. They said that actually Facebook doesn't make a whole ton of money.
Yeah, no, I was really surprised about that. They said they were 11th as far as in profitability.
Yahoo actually makes more money off of traffic than Facebook does.
I can imagine.
Quite interesting. Oh, I thought you were to chime in with something. Okay, you're good. Yeah. So, yeah, they said basically the whole buzz is dying down. This one didn't seem too particularly important, but they said basically there's a lot of fake Facebook users. They said 8.7% of Facebook profiles are bots or duplicates, which means basically about 83 million users are not real.
I can believe it.
Oh, and they also said that they believe, anyway, one company was advertising with Facebook and they pulled out because they said that Facebook was sending them fake hits on their sites to basically say that, okay, well, if you advertise on Facebook, then you'll get this amount of traffic, and so they can keep the price of paying for that type of traffic, you know, skyrocket high. But the reality is that the shit is not real, which wouldn't surprise me at all because Facebook does some dirty, treacherous shit.
Does it now? Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you have a Facebook account, right?
Oh, sure I do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. And you know what? That's amazing in today's society. You know, exactly how we said it. Yeah, of course. You know.
I mean, how else am I going to get women?
The strip clubs, apparently. That's all they're there for. You go to, stick a pole in front of your house, and someone will come and swing on it, and you just lasso them and drag them into the house. They said their reputation is suffering. Apparently, Facebook was going to buy a company. Let me just read it to you.
Yeah.
It seems like a lifetime ago, Facebook was the hot new startup, and engineers were begging to work for them. Case in point, App.net founder Dalton Caldwell stirred up controversy earlier this week after he effectively turned down an acquire-hire, which is basically when a bigger company buys you, then absorbs the company and just hires
your personnel
and your company is now defunct. Which will be purchased. Caldwell's very simple thanks but no thanks response set off a firestorm of discussion in Silicon Valley, where acquire hiring is a common and generally accepted part of doing business. But like his stance or not, the fact remains that there are now developers in California who do not want to work for Facebook. And that's the new reality that the company
is on the wall. But you know what? They'll find this shouldn't even worry the Zuckerberg dude, because these people, they treat these things just like they treat like these new neighborhoods. They'll just migrate to whatever next. It was MySpace, then it jumped into this, and then it'll migrate to something else. I mean, I understand people on Instagram is really getting their narcissism buzz, real good with that, because that's all about taking photographs.
So explain this to me, because you have this Instagram shit. I don't have this. What the hell is the difference between that and attaching a photo to your text?
Because people can chime in. Just like in Facebook, where I remember when I had a wall and all that other kind of shit, you put something on the wall, and whoever happens to be following you or whatever, they could all comment on the wall, all in the same photograph, and then like it, and then share it, and take the same thing that you. That's all it is. It's just like a condensed. They're just basically making a condensed version of these things of this Facebook. It's all, and you know what? It's the same shit over and over and over and over again. I swear to you. It's like my little cousin is about to go away to college, Nia, and she had the family's on the Instagram stuff. She's on there, my brother's on there, and I saw like maybe 30 or 40 pictures of her, but they were all the same, arm out to here type of photographs. I'm like, how many times can I mean, and I love you, you're my cousin, but it's the same fucking angle, the same everything over and over again. Those things promote, because the whole thing about Instagram, it has its own camera app. So, you know, you have like Instagram filters and all this other kind of shit. You were going to say something?
Yeah, the ladies, I think they're laughing because they all have photos with their hand out faces.
Yeah.
They got a kick out of that.
But that shit is ridiculous. How many times, you know, and it really, I mean, to me, it's almost worse because it's now focusing people into just taking pictures and speaking about yourself. Because whereas with Facebook, I remember, I don't know if it's still like that, but you know, it was Farmville and Mafia Wars and all this other extracurricular shit you could do. But Instagram is all about taking a photograph and putting a note to that photograph. And most of the time, the photograph happens to be of that person. You know, so it's just, I don't know, this shit is just all fucking disgusting.
I mean, all I've run through my head is, okay, you took a picture of yourself. So what?
So what? Who gives a fuck? I swear to Christ, I just don't care. Yeah, really, I mean, it's just, who gives a shit? I mean, but whatever. So anything else on this Facebook, D-Molly?
Well, they said that, you know, they expect, they said, unfortunately for Facebook, the worst may yet to be coming. Starting next month, nearly 1.7 billion more shares could start hitting the market as employees become freed up
to
start selling their holdings, and which could more than quadruple the number of Facebook shares now trading, which of course will drop the price down God knows how much.
Yeah, if these guys hit like $5 or something like that, people are going to be diving out of the fucking windows, man.
And texting.
Texting on the way down. I'm about to hit the floor.
Dying. Yeah, that's
stupid bastards.
Just really quickly before we go to our next break, I know you said you know what, but you want to just, did you know anything about this nacho shit you were telling me about?
No, I mean, this was just another stupid thing. There was a little story going around. I don't even know where I saw it, but some idiots were having actual pissing contests. Seriously, honestly, pissing contests. So what it was some guy that worked at Taco Bell pissed on a taco platter or whatever the hell it was, right? So he texted a picture of himself. And you know what? The piss was going to obviously splash all over the floor. So he had to mop this fucking piss up. In any case, he's pissing on the nachos. Now, the article never said whether he sold it or not. Now, I'm pretty sure the tainted, soggy, piss-drenched nachos are not going to sell. So, but the fact is, he was doing it in the store. He decided to upload this to one of these social portals. They, in turn, whoever he was, competing with, decided to, respond, and somehow it got caught up there, and someone pulled it off, and it went viral, and now the person, of course, was fired. Now, this is, once again, we had several shows talking about there's certain things that you would, want to record, and certain ones you wouldn't. Why would you want to send this and put this on a social portal? Now, if it's just a text-to-text thing, which even though the phone carriers, they snatch out text anyway, but at least that has the guise of being more private. When you put something on Instagram or Tumblr or Twitter or anything, that shit is out there. Why would you do this?
For the attention, the same way they do it.
So you get fired, now you have no money. And
because you know what? They realize that doing this is not interesting, so let me do this.
But you can't even take the fucking nachos home and eat them. They're soaked in piss, so you have nothing to take.
His reward is his video going viral.
Exactly.
And with that, we will take another break and be back in a few minutes.
Are you ready?